Hey everyone, Kyle once again, and welcome back to another trailer thoughts video, and another, I would say, another rant one. I thought this one maybe, well, I should have known better, but I thought I had some hope though, but no. Okay, then this next trailer is on another one that came out recently. It's Ghostbusters Afterlife. Another one coming out next year in the summer. This time it's directed by Jason Reitman. Jason Reitman, as we would all know, the son of director Ivan Reitman, who directed the first two Ghostbusters films. And part of me gets like what Jason wanted to do. You know, that's, you know, his father directed the first two films, and you know he loved what his father did, and so he wanted to do that. Okay, I get that. But the thing is, though, we all know that the Ghostbusters 2016 film from Paul Feig sucked big time. Jokes are not funny, and to me, they say, oh, it's nothing to do with sexism or anything. And I don't care if it's women. I don't care about that. The point is, the film just sucked in general. It was shit in general. That's what it was. Shit jokes. Okay. So, and all that was not really interesting. The ghosts was just not well done ghosts to me, and which just makes it's insulting me. When I saw that, it was insulting to the first two Ghostbusters films, because those two, well, Ghostbusters is, let alone, it's not only it's a classic, but it's just unique as well, and Ghostbusters 2 is an underrated sequel. Underrated, as well as and this is what made the 2016 reboot, whatever, reimagined. It just makes what's the first two ones special and unique. Now with Ghostbusters Afterlife, well, even before like when the Ghostbusters 2016, before that, I knew, because it won't work. Well, like. It would have worked ever since Harold Ramis passed away. Harold Ramis, you know, who played Egon. You know, if they wanted to do another movie, they should have done it like how many years? 10 years at most after the well. Let's see here. The first it was 1984 when the first one came out. Then 1989, I forget what was the second film came out. Yeah. And they should have done it. They should have done it like in the mid-90s. That was the great time to do it, you know. And it was like, okay, like year 2000 or 2001, around there. Okay, that's fine too. But they should have done around that time. And now it's too late because Harold Ramis passed away years ago, and it will never work without the four main guys. It will never work without Bill Murray, Dan Aykroyd, Harold Ramis, and Ernie Hudson all together, let alone with Sigourney Weaver, Rick Moranis, and Annie Potts too. So it will never work, but it will never, because now Harold Ramis is now passed on. So, and I never wanted to see another film anyway from Ghostbusters. I never wanted to see another one anyway, and the 2016 film proved it. It just sucked. It was hated by everybody, and it was a huge flop as well. Now with this one, Afterlife, in this one it takes place 30 years after Ghostbusters 2. You know, so this family, these kids, I think one of them is in Stranger Things, which is funny because I ranted about on Black Widow with David Harbour from Stranger Things. To me, he sucked as Hellboy, and I'm not sure how he is on. I believe he plays as Red Guardian in Black Widow. But to me, that film, the story is pointless. Didn't need to be told, because we all know what happened to Black Widow. So, but here, of course, like I said, but there's one of the kids was from Stranger Things, and funny enough, speaking of Stranger Things, because funny enough, Stranger Things is popping up everywhere, because this and that, which actually I enjoy that movie. Another kid was from Stranger Things, from Godzilla King of the Monsters, Millie Bobby Brown, which I think she actually did a good job of that movie. As what was her Maddie. To me, honestly, I thought she did a good job in that movie and Godzilla. But the thing is, there's another kid that's from Stranger Things. See, I keep him like David Harbour, Stranger Things, Millie Bobby Brown, Stranger Things, and I think one of those kids is in this movie, Ghostbusters, Afterlife, Stranger Things as well. Stranger Things is popping up everywhere. To me, I don't get the whole thing about Stranger Things. I never got into the show. It never interested me. And I think of what's this whole trend thing? What, everything must be Stranger Things related now? I could never get into Stranger Things. I'm sorry. And one of the very few people can never get into, was never interested in Stranger Things. Like, I can never get into Game of Thrones. I can never get into what are those other popular shows like those. I could never get into those. I can never get into shows like those. I can never. Doesn't pique my interest at all. But I'm going off tangent here, but Stranger Things is all over. All right, please stay. Stranger Things, please stay away from me. Stay away. But the family moves into this farmhouse, like I said, in the middle of nowhere. Paul Rudd, which I like Paul Rudd, he's in this, and because one of the kids find one of those ghost catchers. He's like, "Oh, cool, nice replica." And he's like, "A replica of what?" And you see a footage of like how it was, like I think a scene from the first movie, you know, with Bill Murray and the other cast. And one of the kids, she has glasses. He's like, "Oh, how you know so well?" And she found one of the old uniforms, Spangler. That was Harold Ramis's character. So the kid with the girl with glasses, I guess she's the the family. That's the grandchildren of Harold Ramis, I guess. Now I get that because I guess they want to pay tribute to Harold Ramis. That's fine. It is. I would say it's fine to pay tribute to Harold Ramis, so that's one of the reasons. But at the same time, these kids, I don't care about the kids at the same time because the whole thing with kids Ghostbusters, I remember years back when I was watching my old cartoons. I remember there was one about Kid Ghostbusters. For I remember, I think there were two Ghostbusters cartoons that I think I remember. One was about kids, and I forget what the other one was about. But I never could get into it. I saw one episode, and I just didn't interest me. Those Ghostbusters cartoons never interested me at all. And here I just don't care about Kid Ghostbusters. I mean, I suppose for the new generations, you know, like the ones that are like below my age, I guess. But I was never interested. I was interested in the four main cast members, or the six main, or because of the seven, because you know they got Bill Murray, Danny Aykroyd, Hal Ramis, Ernie Hudson, Ann Potts, Rick Moranis, and Sigourney Weaver. So those well, if we refer to the Ghostbusters themselves, them four, they're like the glue that held those movies together, which made those two movies work. And it was funny. They were funny together. Had great chemistry with each other. The bond, the friendship they had with each other. They were great. They were the glue that held those movies together. Nothing in that 2016 film, and I feel nothing in this movie. I mean, Paul. The kids, they find the classic Ghostbusters car. They drive it through the cornfield. This is funny. Cornfield. What, Children of the Corn? They find those. That's just funny. But it was nice to hear the original, the siren. That, yeah, it was cool to hear that. It's better than the crappy one from the 2016 one. And they're all they showing the photon packs they had was. So, but it just won't work without. I'm sure that the cast members, like Bill Murray, Dan Aykroyd, will come back. I'm sure probably Ernie Hudson as well, but it just won't work without. They're probably just cameos, and probably you see them for like what, 10 seconds, and they're gone. I'll be surprised if they have like a little larger role, maybe for most, maybe a minute or two, maybe, I don't know. But you won't see Rick Moranis. Rick Moranis has been tired for years. You won't see him, I have no doubt. It's just times, you know, times you should let franchises go, you know, end the franchises. But no, we got Halloween. They get 2 more sequels called Halloween Kills, Halloween Ends. Like this this franchise, Ghostbusters. What else? Oh yeah, the Critters movie. I forgot the Critters. Critters with a new binge, and there was another one, Attacks. Well, I hate the new binge, the new cringe or bitch, whatever. Yeah, with freaking aliens and the Predator and freaking, let alone freaking Rocky and the Rambo movies. It's just time to end franchises, create new ones, like the John Wick movies. That's a franchise that I love. That's like a new franchise that's big now because Keanu Reeves, especially the third one, that was a big hit more than the first 2 films, and everyone is on the bandwagon with Keanu Reeves because he got his 4th Matrix film, we got the 3rd Bill and Ted film, which surprised me. I got to laugh when I saw his cameo in the new SpongeBob movie. See, Keanu Reeves is back on the rise again now. But like John Wick, that's a new franchise, and I love all 3 films. I look forward to seeing the 4th one. Like I say, create new franchises like the John Wick films. It's a great action trilogy. If the 4th one will continue on like that, I will enjoy the 4th one if it keeps up like this. You know, and stop with the Ninja Turtles and stop digging up old franchises now. Let that die and just create new ones like the John Wick movies. If you create more franchises like those, I would enjoy them more. You know, because although I will have to say, I'll be honest, I'll give one thing. I did like the Child's Play remake, okay? I did like that. Although the previous ones, or the previous films sucked. All of them did. From Seed all the way to Cult. But I did like the Child's Play remake. I'll give that though. So, but 95% of remakes, reboots, and all of them suck though. So that's the Child's Play remake that I enjoy. It's in the 5% range that remakes I liked. 5%, 95% of them suck. And I heard they were making a TV series of Child's Play. It's time to let franchises go. This here proved nothing for me. It's another example of another franchise that just didn't need to keep on going. It will never work without Harold Ramis with the rest of the group. These are the only 2 that you need. You only need these 2 movies. If they would have made a 3rd film before Harold Ramis passed away, like mid-90s, late 90s, fine. But now it's too late now. You only need these 2 movies. That's all you need. They're unique and they're great, and these 4 guys were great in what made these 2 movies work. So yeah. Just let franchises it's time to say enough is enough. Let them go. So that's all I'm gonna say. Ghostbusters Afterlife. Yeah, I once paid tribute. That was nice to see that little tribute to Harold Ramis. Jason Reitman wants to continue like what his father did. That's fine. But to me, in general, another trailer that did nothing for me. You know, and I'm not interested in kids Ghostbusters. That's the thing. Yeah, I like Paul Rudd. He's probably just gonna be a side character, but I don't know more to say. It's another trailer. This is another trailer that comes out next year. So that's 3 films already next year that I have no interest in seeing. yeah, Black Widow. And there's especially Wonder Woman. No, I have absolutely no desire to see that because I did not like the first one anyway. Gal Gadot sucked to me. I already made that clear. And here is another one. So that's the third film coming out next year that I had no desire to see. So, although that wouldn't be the case because eventually, I said I wouldn't not see Terminator, but one leads to another, you know, like I say. But I eventually see it, and guess what? I was right again. Terminator sucked. And so that's another franchise that needs to stop. Stop with freaking more Terminator films. And I'm glad that film bombed. And I guess because of that, they will stop making them now. Lesson learned. Learned your lesson. Learn your lesson yet? Stop wasting your millions and crap like that, and shows that you need to stop making more franchises sequels to franchises that needs to stop. Terminator Dark Fate, Dark whatever, prime example. So, but anyway, once again, I'm getting off topic here. No interest in seeing Ghostbusters Afterlife. That's my final words on that for now. So, until I bring it up again. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more videos later.